Okay. Obviously, proud of our guys. It's a good team win. It's our most complete win of the year, clearly. I thought all three phases played well. It's what it takes, coming here and, was really pleased with the way we attacked the field before the game. Felt we were ready to play. These guys are known for starting fast and jumping out on you. We were the ones that kind of did that today, so proud of the way the guys started fast, played 4 quarters. Best game of the year for us. So it's hard to do that to these guys here. We all know that. Just really proud of them. Take some questions.
Dana, your biggest hopes that you did defensively, you were able to do that?
I didn't know if we could score 48, 49. What did we end up with? 48. We played great, but we've played great against them the last 2 years too. I think Gibby's done a great job. I think we got a really good plan against them. It's hard. It's unconventional. I thought we had them in our grasp a little bit early when he made some of those third down plays. So you just got to keep playing. You got to show them a lot of looks. You got to tackle well. You need to sub a lot. It's hot. We were concerned about that. You knew they'd have a lot of plays and all that. So played great. If I thought offense played great, controlled the clock. It takes all three sides. It's a good team win.
I know Skyler run the ball in the game plan, but was there something that you saw as the game developed today where you felt like that was going to be open?
Yeah. His job is to hold the backside, and they weren't respecting that. So we got him loose a little bit. He's able to do that. He's been pretty banged up for the first month, so he's feeling great. He's 100% healthy. Allows us to be able to utilize him more. But it was in the game plan to be able to get him to keep the ball on the edge. Did some good stuff with the draws as well early with him, so that helped the running game, no doubt.
You speak to what Sean Walters coming down.
That was Sean, was it? Yeah, I didn't even know who that was. That was Sean? He can't catch a lick either. Is that his first career pick? It's got to be.
It is, yeah.
I mean, he's had stuff bounce off his hands and his head and all kinds of stuff. Played well. Happy for Sean. Sean lost his starting job 2 weeks ago to David Long, who is playing well. But just because you lose your starting job doesn't mean that you need to get down in the dumps. It means you need to get better. That's the way all these guys need to understand. I think our guys understand that. I mean, we played a lot of bodies out there today on both sides of the ball. And, if you want to help the team win, then you need to get out there and do what's asked of you. So he made the most of his opportunity. Got a big sack. We saw that. Doing a good job on special teams as well. So, got good senior leadership. Lost a lot of good seniors last year. Those guys taught this group how to do things right. And a guy like Sean's a prime example of that. Yeah. No, all those guys are ready to play. I mean, we've been through this a lot to where that position you're going to get down to your second guy, your third guy. That's why we had Eli in there a lot, in the backfield, and would take backs out of the game and just keep Eli in there because he could do some things for us. Crawford's fine. I mean, it's an ankle sprain. Shot him up and didn't feel great. And, it was time for Kennedy to get out there and play. We knew Kennedy had this in him, and then he went down on it he banged his shoulder. But obviously we will reevaluate those guys where they're at, but I'm expecting both of them to be fine. And then, Shell gets in there and just plays his tail off the whole game. Couldn't be happier for him.
Do you expect your secondary to be able to hold up as long as it did at times?
Well, we worked it a good bit last week. We did the Pasco and scramble drill and all that good stuff. I mean, it's amazing what they do. I mean, Mahomes, he needs to get healthy. I mean, you can tell he's not quite 100% right now. But the way he keeps it alive, I've never seen anything like it. He keeps his eyes downfield, makes any throw that you want him to. I mean, he's a fantastic player.
What did y'all do to disrupt him?
I mean, we pressured him. We just mixed a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, don't know how specific you want me to get. I mean, it's real specific calls or what, but just you got to mix things up. You got to keep them off balance. Gibby does a great job of that.
Yeah, you got Wesco was there a bunch today too. Having a tight end, you come up with that, talking about running the ball.
He's coming along. First practice that he had in August, he tweaked his knee and was on the shelf for 5-6 weeks. So we've had him practicing for about a month, just bringing him along slowly. Wanted to get into some big sets against these guys. They didn't think we could. You know, their plan was to not let us run the ball, and we still went over 300. And getting in big sets and blocking them up is a big part of that.
Your desire to rotate people, you did that about as much, especially defensively, as you've done a lot. Game plan from very first snap.
Yeah, I mean, it was hot. They were going to play a lot of snaps. We knew it. When they would sub, we would sub and just rotate bodies in there. It slows the game down when you do that, and it gets bodies in there that are fresh. We played probably 8 D linemen. We played a lot of bodies on defense. You have to. The guys are going to get wore out if you don't. They do the same thing on offense. They're rotating guys. We try to do it on offense, but we're not quite as fast as they are with the tempo, so we can rest in the huddle and stuff. But, yeah, it was the game plan. I thought it worked out good.
In every game now, last Kansas State game, you guys were down with never team out or panic or whatever, certainly not today. To play that long and
Were we ever down?
Kansas State.
This game?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
My point was that you guys have kind of played your game and had your script the whole time, and haven't really had to stray from the middle and straight from the two. Is there something fundamental to that you guys do on that? To see offense more?
Well, I think it shows you that we're a balanced offense. Everybody wants to gauge balance on play calls. I think balance is being able to do what you need to do based on how the game is playing. You know, we get down, we're able to throw the ball around, and we get up, we're able to run the ball. So, you know, I thought we would be able to throw the ball early. We did, made some plays, got a good lead, and then we're able to control the ball and shorten the game. That's in a perfect world was what we wanted to happen, and that's what happened. So it was good to see that unfold.